I don't think it's too much more to add, just simply to say that we've had a lot of dislocation. There's a lot of turmoil going on in the workforce in the sense of people moving from one job to another. It's going to take time to sort out. And also there's a number of people that are facing long-term unemployment because of needing retraining and new skills. So it's going to take a while for labor to sort itself out. And I think that's going to be a significant policy issue for governments, but it also will help contribute to more inflation.
Indeed. How would you rank Canada's competitiveness through all this?
Well, I think we've lost a number of areas of competitiveness. Part of it is in some areas like education, where we used to rank very highly on the OECD PISA tests. We've been falling in that area for most of the provinces. I think that's a negative that could have long-run implications in terms of our competitiveness. Our investment has been absolutely terrible. In fact, we've been doing some work recently, international work, looking at both public and private capital investment as a share of GDP, comparing Canada to other resource countries like Australia and Norway, et cetera. And we're doing much worse than the OECD, and we are doing worse than even resource countries like Norway in terms of how much investment is taking place. And in fact, we really have to worry about capital deepening, because it's going to have a very significant impact on our productivity if firms are not investing in the latest technologies like artificial intelligence and other things. And so investment, I think, is going to be another very significant challenge to our competitiveness. And then, of course, our regulatory system, particularly our ability to build things in this country, is a serious blockage to moving ahead. And I think we're going to have to fix that problem. And much of that is a governance problem in terms of how to get political acceptability for various infrastructure projects, whether it's building a condo in downtown Toronto or putting in a windmill somewhere in the rural area.
Well, that actually leads to this next question, which is, what do you see governments doing more of, or what should they do more of, and what should they be doing less of in this environment?
Well, I think government should be doing less of a lot of things. We have to ask the question, government spending now is 48% of GDP in Canada. Yeah. That's all levels of government. And that's about 8 points higher than it's been for the past 20, 30 years. So I think we have to ask the question, do we need such large government in Canada? And probably there should be quite a bit of programs that are reviewed and eliminated, including many regulations that were put in years ago or have been put in without proper thought. And I think that should be done. And then there's the whole climate change issue. I mean, we're going full steam ahead with all sorts of policies, but we don't even evaluate properly the cost of those policies, or whether we're taking the least cost path forward. And I don't think we are. In fact, at some point, we're going to see that there's going to be a heavy cost associated with climate change policies that are going to erode our productivity, because we're not doing a careful job in bringing in, I think, sensible ones to make sure that they are not going to have huge economic costs at the same time.
We've got about 20 seconds left. Are you optimistic in 2022 or pessimistic?
I'm actually optimistic, because I think the world's going to do well. Canada is a resource-based economy. We got mining, we have oil and gas, we have agriculture, other sectors. I think those are going to be quite strong this coming year. I can see manufacturing is going to probably do better, hopefully, in the next while. And so I think there's a lot of good news I think are going to come this year.